G'day guys, welcome to my round 2 wrap-up video. We scored 21-30, top 25%, not the best. We dropped 4k in the rankings, so we're sitting about 24k for the season. If we only drop that much each week while we're holding danger, I'd be pretty happy with that. It'd put me about the 32k rank mark at about round 4. And yeah, like I said, I'd be pretty happy with that. I remember one year, might have been a couple of years ago, I think after round 3 or 4, I was ranked like 80k and I ended up clawing back to like top 3k. So if I only drop about 4 each round, holding danger, I'll be pretty happy with that. But danger's not my biggest issue at the moment. Anyway, we'll have a look at the team. So we've got backline Lloyd, Laird, Short, all 120s, huge, love it. I'll take that every week. Clark 67, Cox 42, Highmore 77, Cozzy 38, Murray 41. So I've got the rookies on field right in the back line, even though it was only a point between Murray and Cox. Murray was the first gamer, so hopefully he keeps playing and makes some good cash out of him. 102k rookie, gotta love that. Midfield, this is where it gets a bit dicey. Locking Neale 75, paid premium, top-notch dollar for this bloke, and I've got 270s out of him, so I've got to fix that this week. Neale, Oliver 133, McRae 137, unreal. Add danger in the midfield. I loop hold him because I took run this score. Cripper 82, Power 75, Jordan 82, Gordon 136. I took Brune's emergency score. Obviously, Berry would have been the better option, but rookie rule out. It's hard to pick. Gorm Grundy, 137, 135. I was very confident they'll get back to their best, and they'll be my VC and captains going forward. Flynn, 78. He's going to be a good cash cow. Dunkley, 132. I watched the Doggies game. He was just everywhere. He's a bull. He's a bull. Very happy to have him in the side. Dusty, 120. He's in top-notch nick. He probably got another 3 votes on the weekend. He just looks absolutely primed and raring, and glad to have him in the side. Danaher, 73. Hopefully he can keep scoring like this, make a bit of money out of him. Dow, 53. Rowe, 19, and Scott, 23. Obviously I missed Bergman's 58. So yeah, obviously they're not the scores we like to see, but there's a 5 on the bench as well, so it could have been a lot worse. Right, so Cripps injury. Patrick Cripps is playing through a mystery injury that requires him to have injections on a weekly basis. Cripps has come under the spotlight for his side starting 0-2. According to veteran AFL reporter Sam Edmund, a mystery injury is to blame for Carlton's slow start. I know people are sick to death of an alibi for Cripps, but the fact of the matter is he's been plagued with an injury that requires weekly injections to get him to the starting line. That's a red flag, and we don't like it. And then Brownlow medalist Lachie Neale saw ahead of crunch clash against Collingwood, battling a back complaint and keeping it low-key on the training track. With a bit of footage of him just taking it real easy. So they're not good signs. I think Lachie Neale will still play because they need to beat Collingwood. But he's got to go. He's going to drop $1 million. He'll be someone I plan on picking back up later, which is, a burn trade. And unfortunately, these things happen. But hopefully, he drops enough that it's not that bad of a upgrade later on. But these are my 2 blokes I want to bring in: Tom Mitchell, Kenny Mann, and a bloke that I spoke a lot about pre-season and wish I had picked him, Cam Guthrie. He's gone 104 at 124, and he's doing everything I said he would. He's getting a lot of centre bounce attendances, clearances, getting a lot of the ball. He's kicking goals. His ball use is great. He's tackling heaps. Everything I said he would do, he's doing. So I wish I had stuck with him at the start of the year, but that's how these things go. Got 114k left in the bank. The other potential route I could go is Neale and Cripps and get in Steele and Tom Mitchell. It only led me with like 11k. And yeah, that's probably a route I could take for sure. Steele's the man. There's no denying that. Tom Mitchell's just a pig. Loves getting the ball, but I think I'm going to go Mitchell and Guthrie. Slap a pod in there. I don't think he's one to get tagged. And yeah, he's just goes about it. Goes about his business. So that's what I'm thinking out there. That's probably what I'll do. And then having 114k in the bank's huge. But obviously, I'm nowhere. I haven't made a step forward in Supercoach. I've had to burn 2 primos. Obviously, you never want to trade any of the primos you start, but when it happens the way it has so far for me, sometimes you don't have a choice. If I had a burnt Danger last week and traded him, I'd be down to third trade and just literally nowhere. So I'm going to swap Danger back to the forward line, keep him as my loophole. I'm going to captain Gorn. I'm going to put Scott on the bench for Berry, keep the emergency on Broome. And that's how we'll roll into round 3. And like I said, hopefully, because I'm down to primo, obviously, with holding Danger, if we can just drop that 3 to 4k each week, I'll be back sitting around the 32k mark, and I'll be happy with that, and I'll be able to move my way forward. Rookies that are making me money: Highmore, Goulden, Berry. Rouse 19's not very good. Jordan, Power, Bergman should make a bit of money, and the rest are kind of just slow burners at the moment. But yeah. But anyway, that's it. We'll go into round 3 with this team. Hopefully we come out with a decent score and we can start getting ready to set up. But yeah, being down 2 trades isn't ideal, but we'll come good. Alright, thanks for watching. See you in the next one.